In this video, I will give you a full tutorial about leverage trading on MEXC. I will show you how to create an account, how to deposit money, how we can open our first long and short position, how you can add a take profit and stop loss, how you can edit them, and how you can control your position size at any time, such as adjusting leverage, increasing your position, or closing parts of your position. Everything you need to know to get started trading on MEXC in this video. If you want to get the best sign-up bonus possible on MEXC, you simply have to go down to the video description, click on the link, and you will get to exactly this page right here, and you can get up to $1,000 in welcome bonuses. Simply enter your email address and a password right here, and then you're ready to go. Once you have created an account and you log in for the first time, the page will look like this, and I want to directly show you how you can deposit money. We can either deposit with crypto or with fiat. First, I'm going to show you how it works with crypto. Simply go up here to your wallet and then click on deposit. Then you will get to this page right here. First, you can select your crypto right here. So select Bitcoin or whichever cryptocurrency you want. In this case, I'm going to stick with US dollar Tether. Then choose a network, Tron network, Binance network. In this case, for example, Ethereum network. And you will get your personal depositing address right here. So simply send that crypto over that network to this address and you will have it right here on your account. The second option is of course to deposit with fiat. To do that, we simply have to go up here to buy crypto, and then we have two different options, either with our debit or credit card or with a simple bank transfer. First, I'm going to show you how it works with a debit or credit card. Simply click on here. Type in the amount you want to deposit and select your fiat currency, and then choose between USDT or USDC. Of course, we can later on exchange that USDT for any other currency. It's important to know you cannot hold any fiat on here. You can only hold crypto. So what this does is it converts your fiat directly into crypto, and then you will have that crypto right here on your account. Simply leave it at USDT right here, and then click down here on add card. Then you will need to enter your personal card details. And once you're done with that, simply click down here on buy now, and then you're already done. The second option is to use a bank transfer. Simply go up back here to buy crypto and then click on global bank transfer. Choose your currency and enter your amount again. Same thing, you will receive it in USDT right here. And then as you can see down here, the bank transfer is already selected. Once you then click on buy now down here, you will be presented with the bank details you need for the bank transfer, which consists of a recipient name, an IBAN, and a reference code. Make sure you include this reference code right here in your bank transfer. You can then enter that bank transfer simply from your online banking and therefore send money here to MEXC. It has a zero fee, so no fees at all for that. And as you can see, it can take up to 2 days. And if your bank supports an instant transfer, it can even take only 2 hours. All right, so once you have made any deposit, you can always check if the money has already arrived by simply going up to your wallet and then click on spot. Here you get an overview of all of your balances that you have on your account. So if you scroll down here, simply check if the USDT has already arrived. You will see the balance right here. Okay, so once you have the money right here, US dollar Tether in your spot account, now we can transfer that to our futures account so we can then leverage trade with it. And to do that, we simply go up here, then click on transfer, choose from spot to futures, select USDT and type in the amount. Here you can see your available balance. In this case, I'm just going to go for all. Click on transfer, and then if I go back here to futures, you can see now I have it here in my futures account and I can now trade with it. All right, so next up, I'm going to show you the trading platform, and we can get there by simply going up here to futures, then perpetual, and then USDT M futures. Then you will get to this trading platform. I'm going to show you everything step by step right now. But first of all, I want to show you an important thing. And it's a very nice feature that you can try out the entire platform without having to use your real money. So if you go up here to futures and then click on demo trading, I'm going to quickly open that in a new tab. And if I go in here, you can see now I can start paper trading right here on this demo account. If I scroll down a little bit, you can see there's some test balances, in this case like $50,000. You can also click right here on claim more demo funds, so you can get even more if it's not enough for you. But this is a very great feature to try out the entire platform. Basically everything else is the same. Of course, you can adjust these windows like that right here, but you can try out the entire platform without having to use your real money. So I highly recommend you, after you've created an account right here, first start off in this demo trading mode right here. And then once you feel comfortable, you can start on the real account. All right, so I'm going to close this and go back to the real account. And now I'm going to show you step by step everything we can see right here. First of all, you can choose the trading pair up here. So currently we have Bitcoin selected, but of course you can choose Ethereum or any other cryptocurrency right here that you want to trade, or you can also search for one up here. Down below right here, you can see the price chart. On the right side, you can see the order book right here, the recently happened trades. And if you scroll down a little bit, here you can see a very important section where you can see your opened positions. We will get into that in just a bit when we open a position. You can also see your open orders or your order history. At the bottom here on the right side, you can see your wallet. So you can see your current balance on your futures account. If you need more, you can transfer more or deposit more. And you can also see your available margins. So once you start opening trades and putting parts of your own money right here into trades, here you will see what's currently left to open more positions. All right, so if you go up, this is of course also very important. This is the control center where we can open or close trades. You can set your leverage right here. You can choose an order type. You can choose a position size. You can add take profits and stop losses, and of course open long and short positions. All right, so let's start off with a simple long position. To do that, we select open, right here choose isolated. Then you can choose a leverage. You can change that up to a 200x leverage. In this case, we're going to leave it at 5x for now. Click on confirm. And then you can type in right here your position size. If you click on here, I highly recommend you to leave it on USDT, because then you will always see the entire position size measured in US dollar tether. So if you click on confirm, you can type in, for example, $400. So this will be your position size. By the way, up here you can see your available balance. So if you want to open a $400 position, in this case with a 5x leverage, this means the position costs, you will see that down here, $80 of our own money. So this is our own capital in this trade, which is also called margin, by the way. So this $80 times 5 with a 5x leverage means a position size of $400. This is how this works. For example, if I choose in here and if I go for a 100x leverage, just for example, click on confirm, then I can achieve the same position size of $400, but I only need $4 of my own capital. Of course, because $4 times 100 equals 400. And what I can do now, just for an example, is I can even open a $20,000 position with only $200 of my own money times 100 equals the 20,000. Even though I only have $200 in my own account, and with these $200 right here, I could achieve this position size. By the way, if you use the slide controller down here and put it to 100%, it will use all of your money down here. And then as you can see, my maximum position size in this case with a 100x leverage would be 20,000. I could even, let's just do it for demonstration, 200x leverage, put it to 100%, I could actually open a $40,000 position with only $200. Of course, this makes absolutely no sense, especially in the beginning. So we're just gonna start off with a 5x leverage. I just wanted to show you how this works with margin, leverage, and position size. In this case, I'm just gonna start off with a simple $400 position. So let's type in 400 right here. This costs me $80 of my own capital. And then I can also add a take profit or stop loss. In this case, I wanna go long, so I can click right here. And now I can type in a price for take profit and stop loss. Or what I could also do is here, choose a percentage return or a profit and loss in dollars. In this case, I'm going to go for a percentage. So I could say, you know what, if it goes 30% to profit, I want to close this trade. This would mean at a price of $73,000, it automatically calculates it for you. And it also shows you the profit that you will make at that price. So in this case, $23 of profit, 30% on my own capital. Down here, I can do the same. Let's say if it goes down 8%, I want to close the position. You can see the price is automatically calculated, and I can see I would make $6.30 loss at this price. Then I can simply click on open long. I can see everything again, click on confirm, and I already opened the position. So first of all, I want to show you what you can see in the chart right here. Here in green, I can see where I entered the position. I can see it's a long trade because it's in green. I can see here my current profit or loss. Currently, the price has gone up a little bit, so I'm like 11 cents in a profit. I can see the position size right here in dollars, the $400, and I could also close my position if I just click on here. Up here, you can see your take profit. You can see the price of the take profit and the value of your position at that price. Of course, as I said, you know, at the beginning, it was like the $24 or something. This is the value where we entered. This would be the value where we get out. So we made like the difference between that is of course the profit. Same goes for your stop loss down here. This is the price. This is what it's worth at that price. And yeah, of course, you will get out of the trade in here as well. Next up, I want to show you everything that you can see down here, because this is also where you can see all the important information about your opened trade. If I go down a little bit, you can see it's a Bitcoin trade with a 5x leverage and it's a long trade. $400 is the position size. I can see where I entered the market, so at that price. And I can see the current price. Then I can see a liquidation price. What does that liquidation price mean? If I wouldn't have a stop loss right here, let's say we don't have that right here, and the price would drop this much to a price of $55,000, then my position would be closed automatically by the platform and I would lose my own capital in this trade, which I can see here, which I also told you is called margin. This automatic closing by the platform is also called liquidation, and therefore this is the liquidation price because at that price this liquidation would happen. Of course, this won't happen here because we have already a stop loss right here. So if this price would be hit, the position would already be closed and we would lose like the $6 or something, and therefore we already limited our losses. But if you don't have a stop loss, you need to keep an eye on that liquidation price because, you know, at that price, this position will be closed and you would lose your margin. All right, what else can we see? We can see the unrealized profit or loss right here. As you can see, we are like a little bit in a profit. The price has gone up a little bit, so we're like a few cents in a profit. You can also see it in a percentage. And here on the right side, you can see your take profit and stop loss again. You can see the prices. If you click on here, you can edit them. You can say, you know, I want to change out the percentage. I want to change out the price. You will always see what your profit will be. And what you can also do is here, choose, for example, you only want to close half of your trade, only $200 of the trade at that price right here. And what you can do then is, of course, you can change that, like say like only 50%. And what you can do then is, for example, add a new take profit and say you want to close the rest of the position at another price. So what you can effectively do is like create like a little ladder of like multiple take profits and multiple stop losses, where you always close parts of your position. So this is how that works. You can also see the orders if you go in here, TP and SL. You can see your take profit and stop loss right here. If you add multiple ones, you will see them in here too. You can edit them here as well, or also delete them entirely. Of course, if you go back here to your open position, you can at any time add new ones in here as well. All right, so that's it for your take profit and stop loss. Now, of course, I want to show you how you can modify your position at any time. Let's say I want to close parts of the position and I want to decrease the position size right here. I can do that by simply going here on the right, scrolling up a little bit, go to close, and I can choose how much percent. I could either type it in right here or choose a percentage. I could say, for example, you know what, I want to close half of the position, 50%, which means $200, of course, from that $400 right here. And I can simply click on close long right here. I can see I'm taking like half of the profits as well. Click on confirm. And it's already done. Now it's only $200 left in this position. So I've already decreased the position size. If I want to increase it again, I simply can go in here to back to open. Let's get rid of that. Let's say I want to add like another $300 to this position. Type it in. You can see it costs me like $60 of my own capital because of the 5x leverage again. Click on open long, confirm. And now I'm here back at $500 in this time. Okay, so next up, I want to show you how you can increase your leverage, because why would you increase your leverage? Let's say your position goes into profit. You're going to put your like stop loss somewhere here in the profit. And now you want to increase your position size even more. You also want to increase your leverage. So of course you can increase your position by simply putting everything you have in it. So let's go to 100%. This means like another $600 to this position, and it costs us $120, which is actually the remaining balance I have right here available. So if I do that, click on open long, now the position is like $1,000 big, and I have the entire $220 in a margin right here in this trade. So if I want to add more to this trade, I want to even increase the position size more. Of course, as I've shown you in the beginning, we could actually like use a 200x leverage and make a $40,000 position. So, but how can I do that now? Because if I want to add more money in here, I can't do that. If I click on open, you can see it cannot work because I don't have any money left right here. So what do we need to do? We need to increase the leverage. So how can we do that? Simply go up here. Let's go from 5x to a 7x leverage. And what does that do? You can see down here, nothing really changes for now because I'm just adjusting the leverage. Click on confirm. You can see the leverage changed right here, but my margin in this trade is still the same. So that's how MEXC works. Your margin first stays the same, but of course I can take margin now out of this trade because the leverage is higher. So I can achieve this position size with a lower margin. So I can click on here, I can say reduce margin, and you can see I can take up to $60 out of this trade. So I can simply, let's go for like the $61. You can see my liquidation price, of course, will increase because now my margin is less in this trade. If I click on confirm, you can see margin adjusted successfully. Now I only have $160 left in this trade of my own margin. The position size, of course, stayed the same, but what we achieved eventually is, if we go down a little bit here, you can see now I have $62 left as available margin. So what I can do now is scroll up and I can add again 100%. I can add my $60 as new margin to this trade, and therefore another $400 with this 7x leverage to the position size. So if I do that, click on open long, click on confirm. Now my position size is $1,500. So that's how that works. Of course, at any time I can increase the leverage much more and build a very, very big position. Of course, this would only make sense if your position goes into profit and you want to scale your position up, but just for demonstration so you understand how that works. Now you're probably also wondering how you can decrease your position and how you can take risk off. Let's say I want to put the leverage down. So you probably think, okay, I go in here and I want to put the leverage back to a 5x leverage. But there's a problem, and you can already see it. If I want to put it back to a 5x leverage and keep the same position size, I would need more margin. I would need $300 of margin, but I only have $200 in my account right here. So if I try to do that, click on confirm, you can see insufficient balance. It's not working because I don't have enough margin left. So what I need to do first is close parts of my position. So let's say I go in here on the right and I say close. And then I say, like, let's say 50%, I want to close half of my position. I can say close long, click on confirm. And now I've taken half of my margin out. You can see down here, now I have $100 left. And now the position size is less, so I can put my leverage back to a 5x leverage. Now it's no problem because the position size is smaller and I can achieve that smaller position size with this lower leverage with $150 of margin, and that's no problem. I have enough for that. So I can simply click on confirm now. And as you can see, now my leverage is back to a 5x leverage. I have the position size kept the same, and here is my margin back. So this is how you can also decrease your leverage, decrease your position size, and therefore take risk out of this trade. Okay, so that's how you can modify the position size and leverage. Now I want to show you, of course, how you can close your position at any time. Either you can simply go here on close, choose 100%, close the entire trade, or you could also click down here on flash close, confirm, and you're completely out of the market. Lastly, I also want to show you how you can do the same for a short position. Simply go up here to open, choose your leverage, type in the amount. Let's say we go for like a $400 position size in this case again. And then instead of long, just click on short, click on confirm, and you opened your short position. All the information right here is pretty much the same. You can see it's a short, position size is the same, entry price and stuff. Only two differences is, first of all, your liquidation price. Now, of course, it's above the current price because you're losing money if the price goes up and you're making money if the price goes down. So that's the major difference. And a take profit and stop loss. You know, last time we added one here at the beginning, but of course you can do that later on too. If you just click on here, add, and we're going to say, like, let's say we're going to go 30% in the profit and we make, let's say 8% loss. You can see here's my profit, here's my loss. And you can see the prices now. My profit price is of course now below the current price. And my loss price is above the current price. Exactly the opposite of a long trade, of course. If we click on confirm, we've set them up. Here's our stop loss and here is our take profit. Adjusting the position size works exactly the same. You know, you can close parts of your position, you can increase or decrease your leverage, and you can add bids to your position by adding new funds to your open position with your margin. Closing the position, of course, you can do it anytime as well down here. Flash close. And you close the entire position at one click. Let's take a very short look at the fees as well. You can always see them down here. So these are the typical order fees that you always have to pay when opening or closing a position. You can see a maker fee of 0%. Maker fee means that you always have to pay it when using a limit order. So that's incredible. You actually have 0%, so absolutely no fee for all limit orders. And the taker fee you always have to pay when using a market order is at 0.02%. I can tell you in general, the fees on MEXC are incredibly low, by far the lowest fees on any crypto leverage trading exchange. But it was also important for me to mention it to you, and you can always see them right here. Okay, so lastly, I also want to show you how you can withdraw your profits at any time, and you can do that by just going up here to wallets and then click on withdraw. Then you can choose your cryptocurrency right here, enter an address and a network, and then you can enter the amount down here, and that's how you can also very quickly send money to your wallet or another exchange. Don't forget to create an account on MEXC by using the link down from the video description to get the best sign-up bonus possible with up to $1,000 in bonuses. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them in the comments.